Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, as you all can see, as the last time when I was on the last video I dropped, actually, I was talking about the possibilities of us either respecting leaving a portion of this new week opening gap here open, that is this gap, okay, and then going for higher prices or breaking low into it without respecting it, then kind of expecting a return into it. Initially, we had a target, which is below here, sell side liquidity, which was around 20,537.9. You can see the last video is there. You can go back on the YouTube channel. The last video I posted is there. So this is a fresh week, and as you can see, I'll have to be honest with you, this is a very difficult market right now. For real, it's a very difficult one. Difficult in the sense that January was kind of a consolidation. Okay, February, that was when we had the kind of manipulation. Okay, so we're kind of expecting the retracement into this. Okay, and then continuation of lower prices, just as I anticipated on the last video. So, because initially I was looking at this fair value gap right here. Let me include the volume imbalance. I was looking at this on the weekly time frame, seeing how we played in it for a very long time, okay, and then come back to it again. So it was kind of a very rough price action. These are not things we like to see when trading. We like to see good price runs, okay, and probably we'll be expecting that this month. Okay, that's a very big possibility. So for a second, let me just ignore this volume imbalance and work with this. Okay, you can see that this supports the idea of a possibility of this gap acting as an inversion fair value gap. Okay, but I don't want to have a lot of things on my chart, so let me just take it off. So today I will be hinting on US 500 also and the US 30, because the last time on the comment section someone made a request for that. So the fact is that I don't trade the US 30 and I don't trade the US 500. I do trade US 500 sometimes, okay, but I specifically face US 100, but the Dow US 30 I don't touch that at all. But for the sake of analysis, I will be dropping it here also, okay, on this video. So you guys should just stay tuned and relax. So now I'm kind of expecting a retracement into this inefficiency, into this new week opening gap. That's an old new week opening gap, okay, and then we'll drop. So let me go down to daily time frame. So now you can see we've just been consolidating. So right now it's just a kind of that showing that we are leaving the range, okay, which is what I like. We just took our set of liquidity, and I'm looking at this inefficiency, that is this gap between this candle's high and this candle's low, that tiny inefficiency. That's the drawn liquidity. This also is the drawn liquidity, then this also. So I don't want to be marking out all this, but that's why I just use this as a drawn liquidity. That's, we're expecting around 19,871.5. That's the drawn liquidity we're expecting for the week. Don't forget that this is NFP week also, so we are kind of expecting good volatility probably towards that ending of the week, okay, or around NFP time, I would say. So now I'm expecting some kind of a retracement into this range, just as I see in the weekly time frame. And on the last video, so I was talking about how my interest is on this gap, okay. So this is, if we run above it, work on it and see high prices, it's a possibility, but I don't personally side that. Right now I'm looking at sell-side liquidity with what I have presented right now in front of the charts while I'm making this video, okay. I'm looking out for sell-side liquidity. I'm looking for some kind of retracement to premium array, and then we kind of drop. I want a portion of this to stay open, okay, so we can weaken into this, okay, You can, this fair value gap here should act as a breakaway gap, so I don't want to see price trade into it at all. This inefficiency here, mark it out. So I want this to be a breakaway gap, breakaway gap. Okay, so I don't want to see price trade into it at all. Okay, we can wick into this one, it's permissible. Okay, but I don't want to see price here at all. Okay, when price starts going to this point, going high, then you know that this my setup, then you know that I might likely be wrong. Okay, for you to know that the expectation for sell side liquidity is still in play, I'm expecting this inefficiency, this other block, expecting some kind of reversal inside this old new week opening gap. Okay, then that should send us lower into this price levels I target, price levels I outlined. So price levels are, that is 21,000, sorry, 20,301.4, okay, and also 20,229.3. Then lastly, the final sell side, which is 19,871. We can still drop lower into this also. Okay, into this. This is a gap on the weekly time frame. Let me show you quickly. This is a gap on the weekly time frame. Okay, that's it. So, but probably we might not get it this week. That we're entering right now, but I'm just looking for low hanging fruits. Sorry, here. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. This and that. Okay, I just called those levels out already. So going into the week, so we know what we're expecting on the US 100, which is also the NQ. That's Nasdaq, depending on where you're trading. We have it here as US 100. So that being said, we're bearish on this. So going to the US 500. This is the first time I'm coming here for real on this YouTube channel. So now let me go to the weekly time frame and see what we have. So looking at the US 500 right now, you can see that it took out its all-time high on this level. Okay, the Nasdaq also did the same. We took out all-time high here. Okay, let's just have that in mind going on throughout this video. So right now we hit this other block right here. Okay, we are respecting it, I understand that, but having the confidence I have on the US 100, okay, I'm seeking lower prices. Okay, and also looking, I can see some these levels acts as some kind of trend line liquidity. So that's part of the reasons why I'm expecting lower prices here. So it's giving me a kind of retail vibes, I would say. So it's giving it some kind of trend line liquidity. So that's what makes me feel or sense the possibility of going into this inefficiency below here. So let me mark out the level I'm expecting price to run through. Okay, this is a kind of target for long-term target, sorry, for the US 500. That is 5,673. Okay, I'm calling that because of this trend line liquidity that I can see here. Okay, so let me go down to daily time frame. Okay, here you are. Right now we have this wild inefficiency, this wild new week opening gap on this new week opening gap. We have it. So I'm looking at it as I'm using it to weigh price interest to go higher or lower. Okay, well, I'm still studying sell side liquidity this week. So I have to just divide it into quadrants. So while dividing this, some people of you ask of my fib settings. I've already posted that also on this channel. Let me show you guys again. This is fib settings. So in case you need it, you can pause the video and take a screenshot of it. Okay. So now I'm expecting some kind of trading back into this, okay, and then drop lower, seeking sell side liquidity here, sell side here, and then this inefficiency. Let me mark it out right here. Okay, I use that low being this candle's low, which is 5,777. Okay, so that's where we're expecting price to draw to on the Nasdaq, on the US 500. I'm so used to just Nasdaq. So the US 500, that's where we're expecting price to draw to on it on the lower time frame, entering this week of NFP. Okay, so I'm expecting this to act as a breakaway gap also. Okay, we can look into it though. If we have a very high volatile week, we can look into it. It's still permissible, but best trades, I'm expecting it to act possibly at the lower portion of this on the old new opening gap. Okay, then that should send us below price here, sell side liquidity on the level I called just now. Okay, send us into this gap, and if you get really limited, then we could reach now for this, but probably might not get this week. Okay, might not get this low this week, but this low, it's a low hanging fruits. Okay, that's what we're looking at. So having in mind that we ran all-time high on the two averages, that is US 100 and the US 500. Okay, this is the Dow. Someone asked about it the last time, so I just decided to include it. Just like I said before, I don't normally trade the Dow. I just don't. Okay, so now you can see how price was unwilling to take out its all-time high and then started dropping lower. Okay, that shows weakness. Now, sometimes you can be saying, but this is a relative equal highs. But before you consider a price level to be a relative equal highs on drawing liquidity, relative equal highs, you have to understand that you have to know where price wants to gravitate to at the moment. Okay, that's relative equal highs, but with what you're presenting right now and with the stuff and with things we call that from other averages, because you have to compare the three averages all the time for you to get the price direction. It helps a lot. Okay, so having the things we called out already, it's showing that price has no willingness to run this buy side right now. So I'm not looking at this. I'm seeing this as a kind of SMT divergence to compare to the three averages. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. So now I'm looking at this inefficiency right here. We've been consolidating since last week. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's been in consolidation. Okay, this is a new week right now. So I want this to act as a breakaway gap. We can still look into it though, depending on how volatile it becomes. Okay, but I'm looking at this fair value gap here. Okay, to send us lower. So I'm looking to see this low being run. Okay, and then take us down into this inefficiency here, and this one also. And we have this sell side liquidity also. This relatively low follows. I think I typed that right. Relatively equal. So I'm expecting us to, just as we're trading into this, I like how the bodies are respecting it, respecting this inefficiency here on daily time frame. So we're kind of expecting a drop into this. Let me take the weekly and show you guys what this level is. So this is the last down close candle here. Okay, that's why I marked it out. But when we get realigned with it, we're just going to break down and just go for the sell side. But I'm marking it out as a possible target that we can be taking profits while trading into the week. So I'm looking at the open of this candle, which we've traded into here, the midpoint, high of this candle, sorry, which is high of this week, okay, which we've traded into here. I'm looking at the consequent encroachment, okay, as a target also, and I'm looking at the candles open, okay, here as targets, okay, for the week. So for those trading the US 30, that's for you there. And also, if you can see, this is a swing point, this low to this high. Okay, now we can see how price traded into discount here, but has been hanging around and respecting this premium fair value gap. Okay, having these thoughts, we call that from other averages also that's supporting lower prices. Okay, we can say for sure that we are using the premium arrays to sell into discount. You are not trading on the expectation of that we are just entered into the discount, and now we're expecting kind of run into this liquidity and then keep running higher. That's not what you're expecting, at least for now, with what you have presented right now and with what you have on the 3 averages right now. Okay, so for now we are expecting lower prices. So premium discounts kind of trace into this, then drop, okay, into discount. That's what you're expecting on the US 100. So, and also this relative follows right here. Okay, I think that's just it for the day. Let me check our forex pairs. I did come around to check it once in a while. We've not situated to it on the UPUSD just as last time, and also the Euro USD. Oh, we traded into it and we came back. Now we're in it again. So, but it's still cool for us to run this buy side liquidity and trade into this inefficiency. It's still a target to me, even till now. Okay, so it's still a target to me, even till now. So, with that being said, I wish you guys a good week and good trading. And don't forget that this is an NFP week also, so you guys should be careful there with your accounts. If you're a newbie, if you've not been trading for a long time, you can just stop trading on Wednesday after the morning session. Okay, just stop trading. But if you know you're a seasoned trader, you can trade throughout. Okay, also please avoid the NFP volatility. I don't know, people who are following me on this channel, I don't know if you guys are, I don't know if you are newbies, I don't know if you're seasoned traders, I just don't know much about you. But over time, I believe that I will get to know how my audience, what my audience look like. Okay, over time, I believe I'll be able to do that. Okay, so, but I believe anybody can hear this right now. So if you are a newbie, avoid gambling on NFP day. Okay, if you have trade positions open before NFP, before the news is being released, you can just close and wait after the initial volatility comes into the market. Then you can start trading, so you won't blow your account or gamble with your accounts. Okay, and also if you are the type like gambling with your money on the market, best advice for you, shouldn't be doing that, but you can if you want and you learn the hard way though. But if you're learning and you're practicing and you believe that this will work for you, you just have to stick to discipline, keep pushing, and at least I believe that this trade setups and this weekly calls I drop here also would assist you in your journey till you get to the level of being really consistent in doing this also. So I wish you guys good trading for the week. Okay, peace and love, guys. Have a wonderful trading week. Bye.